You also owe the public an explanation. Last meeting I was here and you gave some more money to Birdsall Engineering, and I questioned why the former county manager, again, had recused himself from any dealings. And I have the memos here, and this memo was sent to the entire Freeholder Board, County Council, Sharja Badri, Office Manager, Vicki Drake, Director of Open Space, Al Fayella, new county manager at the time, he was the Director of Parks and Community Renewal, and Joseph Graziano, the Director of Engineering and Public Works. So every single one of you supposedly got these two memos, and again, I questioned the Birdsall one. There was another one of the exact same language for the Union County Performing Arts Center, and it's from the former county manager. It was right before he resigned, and it states, in order to avoid any appearance of conflict of interest in matters pertaining to the following companies, I am delegating the responsibility and authority to avoid a conflict of interest. And in case you don't recall the memo, I will give it to the clerk so he could distribute it to you. So again, the public deserves an explanation of why the former county manager recused himself. Or perhaps the explanation is you got this memo and you never asked him. You just didn't know. You never asked. Well, George, we've given them millions of dollars over the years. Well, what's the conflict, George? No one asked him for an explanation. If you're not going to give me an explanation as to why he recused himself, then you're telling the public that no one held the former county manager accountable. No one said, why are you recusing yourself? What was your business with them? Not one of you held him accountable. Not one of you that were copied on this memo. So I'm going to give this to the clerk, and I'm going to keep asking. You keep giving these entities monies. And the flippant response from Freeholder Sullivan was, well, George Devanney no longer works here. Well, George Devanney is most certainly indirectly involved here if you're still supporting these vendors that you're giving money to, and you're telling the public you don't know what the former county manager's involvement was when he was an employee. And maybe that's the case. Maybe you don't know, but that's your answer, that you don't know. You never asked. You were never concerned about it. You never had a thought about it. You never thought to ask him. You never held him accountable. He did whatever he wanted. But obviously, he submitted these memos, so he was under some sort of protocol to CRPA, and I want an explanation. I'm going to keep asking for it.
Figure this is the closest you can get to giving birth. You got the pain, and it takes about a year before it goes away, and you feel like you're going to do it again. And then you're saying, why did I do it? But you know what? At the end of it, the memories are good, and that's why we do it. The foundation's good.